Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, April 19th.
Welcome to PAN Pacific Academy News.
I am Otan Liu.
I'm Lisa Bo. Every month, teachers will choose 2 students to award their hard work. March's students of the month are Brandon Zhang and Lawrence Fakori. They both are active in and out of the school. Our reporter Peggy will interview both of them and get more information about it.
Thank you, Lisa and Antoine. I'm Peggy. I'm the reporter of our PA News. Today, I will ask some questions about the students of the month. So I invited Brandon Zhang and Lawrence Fakori to join our interview. Hi, Brandon. Can I ask you some questions about the students of the month?
Sure.
First thing is, what's your feeling when you know that you are the students of the month?
I was quite surprised when I heard the news that I'm the student of the month, but I'm also a bit sad because I was out on last Friday, so I couldn't be here to have Mr. Corpus hand me like this certificate.
Okay, and the second question is, what do you think is the most greatest things you do that can support you to become the students of the month?
Just do your homework and don't be nice to the teachers.
And the last question is, what experience can you share to other students about how to become the students of the month?
Maybe try to focus on your classes and maybe take some harder classes so you can show the teachers and the faculties your potential to be a better student.
Okay, thank you, and congratulations, you got the students of the month. I wish you have a better future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Lawrence. Can I ask you some question about the students of the month?
Yeah.
First, what's your feeling when you know that you are the students of the month?
I was so excited that I really never expected to get it because I'm an 8th grader and I really didn't know that an 8th grader could ever get student of the month, and I was just so surprised.
Okay, the second question is, what thing that you think is the best thing you do that can support you become the students of the month?
I think it was because my karate, because I've been doing it for a little while now, and because of my performance at the talent show, I think it really kind of showed who I was and that I'm not really just a shy kid that kind of just stays back.
Okay, the last question is, what experience do you think can share to other students about how to become the students of the month?
I feel that if someone doesn't feel knows that they can do something so well and they feel confident about it, then they should show it with people. They should show it to people because it will help them grow as a person and just make them feel more confident in themselves.
Okay, thank you, Lawrence. Wish you have a better future. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to our anchor Antoine and Lisa.
Thank you, Peggy, for your interview. Next week, on Friday, we will have a beach day. All the students who are now taking AP classes will have the opportunity to feel the warm California water.
Cultural Club and ASB organized our food fair. Each club will choose a country and use a food to represent this country's culture. And also, every club will sell their food to everyone in PA.
Okay, now let's go to Peggy in the field to hear everyone's reactions.
Hi, Johnson. Can I ask you some questions about the food fair?
Yes.
What do you think this food fair?
Better than last year.
Which country's food is the best, you think?
I haven't tried a lot yet, but I think the Japan one, the takoyaki, is the best one.
Okay. How taste is the takoyaki like? Can we explain to us?
It's a little bit hard to describe, but basically it tastes good.
Okay. Thank you. Hi, Mark. Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, sure, no problem, Peg.
What's your feeling about the food fair this year?
It's pretty good. I think it's larger than last year, and it's pretty funny. And all the people they're just active so well. buying things a lot. Yeah.
Which country's food did you try?
I try Japanese food. I try Korean food. I try some like Thai food. Yeah.
Which food did you think is the best?
Oh, of course, Chinese food is the best.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hi, Miss Green. Can I ask you some question about the food fair?
Of course.
Our first question is, what's your feeling about the food fair?
I think it is really fun and it's an entertaining way to spend seventh period that's a little different and lets us try different cultures, food, get to learn a little bit about different cultures from the signs. I think it's really fun.
Which country did you choose in the food fair?
I think I bought a little bit. I brought the cream puffs from France because Abdul was selling them and he would have hurt me if I didn't. And then also bought a pain de chocolat from, I forget which booth it was, but over at the other side.
Which food do you think is the best?
I really wanted to buy the chicken rice ones, but they were a little too pricey for me. They smelled the best.
Okay, thank you.
We are all excited to welcome our new admission director, Miss Angèle Beckwith. Now we're going to go to Billy for his interview with Miss Angèle.
Thank you, Antoine and Lisa. I'm the reporter Billy Fan. Today I'm going to interview our new teacher, Miss Angel. Hi, Miss Angel. Can I ask you some questions?
Absolutely.
So, can you pronounce your name to all the students?
You pronounce my name Angel. That's probably the easiest way to say it. It's An like angel, but with two L's. So Angel.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Angel.
Okay.
And where are you from?
I am from Los Angeles. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California.
And where are your family from?
My family. So, half of my family on my father's side is from New Orleans, Louisiana, and my mother's family is from Cape Verde, which is off the coast of Africa, and Portugal. So my mother's first language and my grandmother's first language is Portuguese. Okay?
And what do you like to do?
For fun?
Yeah.
Well, for fun, I like to cook. I cook quite a bit. And what kind of food do I cook? I cook Creole food mostly, but I can cook just about anything. Once I taste it, I can figure out the ingredients and I can create anything. So I like to entertain my family and cook big dinners and have friends over, and it's a good time.
Well, as we know, you like to cook. Or what kind of food do you like the most?
What kind of food do I like the most? The fattiest food. It's always the best tasting food, but I like all types of food, and I've been all around the world. I've been to China, so I love Chinese food, and I love my Creole food, the New Orleans food. I love Southern food, Italian. I like some French food, not a lot, but some French food. But I like it all. I love anything with a lot of flavor and seasoning, and it's delicious.
So, what did you do as a job before you came to our school?
Same thing, only, most of my career I've worked for colleges. I've worked for, for-profit technical type colleges. In the admissions department, I do admissions and marketing for most of those schools. I've worked for the University of Oklahoma as an academic counselor for them. So mostly in higher education. And then I worked for a company that recruits students from China and other countries in Asia to come to America. And I was the director for them over there.
Oh, and now you are in this school.
Yes.
How do you want to help the students in this school?
I want to help the students in this school in any possible way that I can. So the first thing would be obviously to bring new students into the school, because that's what admissions or enrollment does. But we want to make sure that we have a good fit, so that the students that come here that are new feel like they're part of the community and your culture here at the Pacific Academy. So my main goal is to bring new students that are going to be successful and add something to the culture of the Academy. So that's my goal, my main goal.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Angel.
Yes,
and,
you said that correct.
Yeah. And I'm glad to meet you.
I am very glad to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hope you all know Miss Angel from this video. Now let's go back to Lisa and Antoine in the studio.
Alright, thank you, Billy, for your wonderful interview. Tiger Woods, a very experienced golfer, came back for a long break and just won the Masters. President Trump wants to give him the Medal of Freedom. Last week, a group of scientists took the first picture of the black hole. Part of this giant scientific breakthrough, they had to combine many telescopes to form a telescope the size of the planet Earth.
The picture of the black hole is blurry and needs improvement, but it is already a huge step of mankind. Billy and Ray will have a discussion with Josh and going deeper with the topic.
Thank you, Lisa and Antoine. Welcome to our current event discussion. I'm Billy Fan.
I'm Ray Wang.
Today, we invite a special guest, who is Josh, to our current event discussion. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Sure. I'm Josh Uy, and I'm currently studying here at Pacific Academy, and I'm currently in 11th grade.
Okay. So today, our current event topic is a black hole. Last week, scientists took the first picture of the black hole. The black hole is a celestial body in the space, and the first discovery of the black hole is in 1916 by Carl Schwarzschild. Hey Josh, I heard that you are interested in astronomy. Can you tell us some information about the black hole?
Well, yeah, sure. The black hole is a celestial body in space. That is correct. And a black hole is when a celestial body in space produces no energy inside the core, which makes everything within it get sucked up in it, and it gets puffed up, which we can see in the picture, and the red things around the black spot in the middle is the radiation it emits, which every celestial body around it gets sucked up in it, which makes radiation around it, which we can see in the red spot.
Yeah, that's why like the black hole looks very black. Dark.
Yeah, it's dark inside.
Yes, Josh. There's a lot of hypotheses about the formation of the black hole. The one that I believe is the fixed star, and destroyed, and it keeps shrinking, and collapse. It finally explode.
Yes, and normally it will start with shrinking, and the shrinking of the fixed star will stop when all the things in the core of the fixed star become the neutrons. Yeah. But in case of the black hole, the shrinking will not stop because the core of the fixed star is too massive that it cannot stop shrinking. So after that, it will left something with a high density and high suction, which is a black hole. Josh, are there a hypothesis that you believe?
Well, I also believe in the fixed star formation of the black hole. Well, a lot of scientists have created many hypotheses for this black hole formation and how it ends. And it's not scientifically proven yet, but there are a lot of hypotheses going through, and one of the most famous ones is the fixed star formation. It is the most logical explanation as of right now in the world of astronomy, and this is the one most scientists also believe in.
Yeah, so that's why also we believe that.
Because of the high suction of black hole, even light can escape from it. So what do you think about how inside of the black hole looks like?
Inside of the black hole is literally black. There's nothing inside it, but everything it sucks turns into gas emissions around the black hole. In the picture, it's just black in the middle of the whole picture, just because everything inside it is turned into nothing. It's just sucked in there, and then in that black space within that black hole, we won't see anything inside, because no one can come close to the black hole and not get sucked up in it.
And Josh, I heard about someone like they imagine that the black hole, if you go through the black hole, you will see another universe, another space. Do you think it is true?
Well, I wouldn't say it's wrong too, and I wouldn't say it's true too. I'm neutral with that idea, and a lot of people might say that there's a new world inside that black hole, but sometimes we wouldn't know unless a lot of people tried. But why would people try going through that and then risk their lives for nothing, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Josh, we know there is a black hole. So, and there are other kind of celestial body in the space, and that those kind of celestial body, there are a huge amount of them in just one type. And do you think the black hole is just a name of a type of celestial body?
A black hole is a different celestial body. It's a celestial body that doesn't emit energy at all. Most celestial bodies emit energy, emit gravity, and everything else. But a celestial body produces no energy within it. And with that no energy, it sucks everything within space. That's why the black hole is literally nothing inside. And with the fixed star formation, when it turns neutral, that's when the black hole stops, right? So when that black hole stops, it becomes nothing. It becomes like a neutral thing in space, which we won't know that black hole just happened within that area.
It's like most celestial body has energy, and you think maybe the black hole is just a one celestial body in the space.
Yeah.
So do you think there are more celestial body in the space?
Yeah, there's probably an infinite number of celestial bodies in space, because space is infinite. We wouldn't know how long space goes, because with every single particle that a star, when a star explodes in space, it creates more space within space. So the more stars that explode and more black holes appear, or every single part that space in which space happens would create more space within space. So as of now, it's very infinite, and we probably only covered not even 1% in the whole space.
So, what do you think about like how the scientists take the photo of the black hole? Cause I heard about the black hole can suck even the light, light cannot even escape from the black hole. But how to take the photo of the black hole?
How scientists took up the picture of black hole is that a lot of scientists from around the world, they came together just to take at least one picture of the black hole. It's been so much years since we've tried to picture how the black hole looks like, but right now since it's the first time, we wouldn't know what exactly happens inside. But how scientists took a picture of it was that there was this large disk to see how the black hole would look like, and it was a chance only just to see the black hole. And when they took the picture with the large disk that can show how the black hole looks like, it worked, which was one of the greatest pictures around the world right now, and would be for a very long time.
For the information that I got online is, the scientists set up the telescope around the world, and cause the angle, the Earth is too small, so those telescope reflect all the data into the focus and read the data that's come out, then have the first picture of black hole. And it's not actual black hole, because they say it's just the moving trajectory of the other lights and the other asteroid to a black hole. Do you believe that?
Well, the black hole is very far from Earth, and it may seem that it's not real, and sometimes it actually may seem it's real. Well, light emits through space, which makes the light curve when we take a picture, which we're not sure about that yet when it sees the black hole. But right now, a lot of scientists believe that this black hole is real, because this is what a black hole should really look like. And it's a lot of scientists sketched how the black hole looks like, and this is what it really looks like. Because as we can see in the picture, it looks the same when people sketched it, and that there's a red emission within the black inside, which is the same with all the sketches, which makes it the real black hole that people would look at.
And I heard someone said the picture of the black hole is sucking the light into it. Do you think it is true, or do you have other opinion?
Yeah, I think it's true.
Yes, and this one is the first picture that we took about the black hole. And it is 100 years ago since we find the black hole, and it is 58 years after the first spaceship is sent to the space. And I think all the things that human did in the space or to the space or about the space is a big progress of our technology. So what do you think about people took a picture of the black hole? How can it show that the progress of our technology?
The progress of our technology has gone so great. For the past few years, we've seen NASA. They've done a really great job by just checking how the world around us looks like. With outside of the Earth, there's a different universe that we can see, and NASA shows to everybody that there's a different universe outside of Earth, and that universe is infinite, which we can see, and that stars are beautiful. They're beautiful celestial bodies that we can see, and they're very colorful. And within that, NASA shows us that the world outside us is very beautiful.
The spaces. Pretty.
So, since we live in the Earth, is a small planet in the whole universe, then we discover a lot of different planets, and now we landed on the moon, and we take the photo of the black hole. So, what do you think the humans' next goal will be for the space program?
Anything could be a space goal, especially for us Earth people. Our next goal would probably be Mars. I predict that Mars would be the next place where people like astronauts would inhabit rather than the moon. The moon is the closest solid object near to Earth, which a lot of astronauts have been there and checked how the moon looks like. The next would probably be Mars. Mars is the fourth planet and next to our planet, which in our solar system, Mars is probably the closest one to Earth that would be able to inhabit people in it, and maybe people might live there sooner or later, maybe in generations to come.
Yes, and I also heard that there are already some lunar rover on the Mars, and there are many new discovery of Mars.
Yeah.
I think maybe we'll have more discovery in the space in the future. Yes.
I'm sure we will.
Okay, thank you, Josh, for you coming to our first student discussion.
Sure,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching our current event discussion.
Let's go back to Lisa and Antoine in the studio.
Thank you, Billy and Ray, for having such great discussion. Let's switch to our education reporter, Albert, to learn about this week's vocabulary.
Hello, PE students. This week's word from Mr. Kopis is clandestine. Its meaning is done in a private place or way, done secretly, kept or done in secret, often in order to conceal an illicit or improper purpose. For example, Romeo and Juliet had clandestine relationship because their families did not agree. A spy must keep his or her actions clandestine. See you next week. Now let's go back to Antoine and Lisa in the studio.
Thank you, Albert, for teaching us new vocabulary words. Now we are going to switch to the weather with Derek.
Hello everyone, welcome to Weather Focus for this weekend. Today is April 19th, and Irvine's weather is cloudy, and the temperature is between 12 degrees Celsius to 21 degrees Celsius. Also, we have good weather in this weekend. Saturday and Sunday's weather will be cloudy, and the temperature will lower than today's. It is between 11 degrees Celsius to 12 degrees Celsius. Even this day is cloudy, but please still remember to bring sunscreen before you go out. Now let's go back to Antoine and Lisa.
Thank you, Derek, for mentioning the weather. Let's go to Sean's Global Corner and learn more about French culture.
Hi, this is Sean from Global Corner. Today we have a special guest, Antoine. Hi, Antoine.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourself to audience, please?
So my name is Antoine Leo. I'm 14 years old. I'm from France, and I came here at the beginning of the school year.
So if I visit France, what food are you going to recommend me to try?
I would recommend you to eat escargot, so French sea snails. It's really tasty when you eat it with the green sauce, and you can also wrap it with the baguette.
I see. And then, where is a good place to visit in France?
There's an island called Corse under the France. So my friends always go there, and they can do surf, canoe, and also they can swim. So it's pretty nice.
And also, there was a big fire in Notre Dame. How did French people react to that tragedy?
My friends sent me pictures. Even my teachers went over there to see the cathedral for last time before it burns. And we all feel pretty sad about it. And the song, when people were singing since while the cathedral was burning, was pretty sad also.
Notre Dame is a big part of French culture, so I hope it can be rebuilt soon.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you.
Thank you for coming out, Antoine. So let's go back to the studio.
Thank you, Sean, for letting us know more about French culture. Let's switch to Alex's birthday and lunch announcement.
Thank you, Lisa and Antoine. Hi, I'm Alex, and it's birthday and lunch menu announcement time. So on Monday we have Chipotle, Tuesday we have teriyaki beef or teriyaki chicken with rice, Wednesday we have zhajiang noodle or spicy chicken with rice, and on Thursday we have fried chicken fillet and Taiwanese sausage, and Friday we have joint campus activity. Also, we would like to say congratulate to these following people. They are Jason Fu and Derek Pong. May this special day bring you endless joy and tons of precious memories. Thank you. And now let's go back to Antoine and Lisa in the studio.
Thank you, Alex, for your announcement.
And also, thank you for watching PA News. Hope you enjoyed our show.
This is Antoine and Lisa.
See you next week. Bye-bye.